Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm Brian, aka Duke Skylover, on Twitch here. This is my first real, I guess, real stream. I don't know. I've been doing podcasting for a long time, and this is my first kind of real game stream, other than like the Portal 2 that I've been doing with Pat over on the other channel. But yeah, so I'm kind of new to game streaming, so hopefully this will be kind of fun. Um, I think the hardest part is probably going to be talking through the whole thing and not getting distracted, but I picked Space Engineers for this because it's a game that I love, and it's a game that I picked up like at the beginning of the pandemic, and it's really kind of it can be as exciting or as relaxing as you want it to be, and it's been a little while since I played it, so I'm trying to get back into it, and we'll see how this goes. So what I've done is I've set up a world here. It's taking a long time to load because I've put a ton of mods in. There's a lot of mods. Like I think the base game is fine, but there's a lot of mods that I personally really like because I love to mod and I love to customize things. So there's a lot of mods in it. I did set this up yesterday, so hopefully none of these mods have broken anything already. Um, but I've got it at the very beginning here. So right when you first land, I hit save, and this is essentially where we are starting. So I know nothing about the area here. I know that it's about 8:37 in the morning, and there's some nice ice around, which is pretty sweet. Um, yeah, so let's, I guess, get digging here. I have no idea if there's like an ice lake around, but there's plenty of, I'm pretty sure this is ice, on the ground here. And just make sure I don't have any. Sometimes I do things. There we go. Okay, yeah. Nothing is on. Always good to check. Okay, so I guess we'll start, actually. I did leave economy on, so we should have a station here, and we'll take the gun too, just in case. I'll talk, as I go, I'll talk a little bit about some of the mods that I have turned on. First off, tons and tons of block mods. I'm not sure how many I'll use, but some I like to have. So I like to have these solar panel windows. They give you just a little bit of power for just having windows, which is nice. I like using some of these advanced. I don't. Let's see. Does it say? I don't know the authors of some of these. So like this is advanced power systems too. You get just some extra. Most of these are like they are like they're more powerful than vanilla, but also require more components. Like they're pretty well balanced. I tried to avoid anything that's going to be very unbalanced. So I've got extra armor shapes and everything in here. I've got a couple of extra. There's a lot of extra lights because I like to build cool things too. Let's see. This doesn't show any new things. I've got a couple of different types of armored conveyors and stuff. I've got all the shield mods in. Um, let's see what else. Some of these space bars, modular thrusters, a build and repair, not the normal one, but a modified one. Some extra doors, again, extra lights, a little bit of scaffolding, extra catwalks. This is the lightning rod, that's what that is. The hacking computer, in case we need that. Some extra beam blocks, beam block shapes. That's a big category of mods that I like, is mods that fill in the gaps from other of the vanilla game. So it's like extra blocks that just match the aesthetic. Here's some extra consoles. I really like these. These are from Lifetech. Just like they're essentially like transparent screens that are freestanding that don't hang on the wall. Some of these dense solar panels from Izzy, which are literally just a space-saving thing. Like the 2x one is just twice the components. The 5x one is 5 times the components. Yeah, we got a moisture vaporator for when we get to planets where maybe water is hard to find. The seismic surveyor, which I was testing out last week, and I think I figured out the issue, kind of, sort of. The direction is based on which way the landing gear is pointing, so that was something that I was trying to figure out. Never used this gravel gun, but maybe we'll put that in. It's some like just a good use for gravel and something to do with early game. What else we got here? Oh, I like these big doors, hangar doors, extra bridge consoles, extra cockpits. Um, this set, I don't use much from SEDE Space Engineer Decorative Expansion, but I have it here for just this one block, which is where it takes the programmable block and puts it in the shape of one of the, like, I think it's the Sparks of the Future wall panel. I really like this. Having the programmable block hang on a wall is just a huge space saving thing, and it's like that's probably one of the biggest game changers. If I could separate that out from the whole rest of this mod, I would do that. Let's see, I think I put in these modern beds because I like having nice little beds. Conveyor air vent, and the welding is in there. Extra sizes for pistons, and then some hover engines. And like I said, some of these things need like platinum and stuff, so a lot of these things we won't get to right away now that I'm standing here wasting the day away. I think the day is set to 4 hours long, I want to say, but I have the mod that lets you sleep in order to pass the day, like in Minecraft. I really like that because then I could choose to just kind of avoid the night. You may notice, perfect timing here, there's an assertive fresh maker. So there are bad guys in the world. They're probably going to leave me alone for the most part. And other than that, I'm going to get moving on doing some stuff here. I forget which all ones I put on. I think just the new assertive mod and maybe the cargo ships. Assertive bunkers is in too, so we might, as we move around, we might find some bunkers. Let's also take a look at this. Station lost some of its clients due to some conflict of interest between factions and is now looking for new hires. Interested? This is where you should go. Create a GPS marker. So now we can did that turn on? Show on HUD. Where is it? It is, oh my. It is 46 kilometers away in space. Well, that's a new one for me. Usually they are on the planet. So this is just the vanilla Earth-like planet for the most part. I've got a mod in that changes the way the clouds work so that the planets look much better from space. There's the Doctor's Vanilla Voxels is on here. And the, what else? Oh, scarce resources. That's the other thing. So in this world, we will not have all of the minerals available to us on this planet that would normally be here. What's on this planet is all the normal ones: iron, silicon, nickel, and I believe cobalt is here. And there might be trace amounts of magnesium here. I forget. We're getting ice here, right? Yeah, okay. I went around the wrong way. That'll give me just a little bit of extra ice in case I need it. So yeah, so we're going to dig out a little bit of a foxhole here, a little mining tunnel. Hopefully I don't make it too shallow, or too steep rather. I don't want to have to jetpack up all the time. And I think I did while I was talking. Oh no, we'll be okay. Okay. This is some deep ice. Interesting. I do have the auto-collecting ore mod, so as I dig, it will automatically collect the ore. And if is this all ice down here? This is all ice down here, so we will have plentiful ice. I guess we don't need to find a, we won't need to find a ice lake, but this also means we're going to have to dig down further to find some stone, or I could make another mine. Oh no, here we go. Here's some, looks like we're hitting some stone here. Right? Yeah, okay. I was going to say. So that's good. So we've got plentiful ice here. I was worried it was just going to be the snow up on the top level, but we got plenty of stone down here. And plenty of ice up there, so we can start digging. Because what I didn't really want to do was have to walk really far and fill up with stone and then walk all the way back before I have a chance to build a vehicle. So, I do have this on What do I want to... What is this? 4,000, yeah, so that's like 10x, I want to say. Like, I really hate curing a lot of things. This is not a hardcore survival.
Inventory full.
By any means. This is relaxing survival. So, let's start. Oh, here's the gravel Gatling ammo. That's good. We'll get that going at some point. Let's queue up a ton of this and start processing. There we go. So we're just going to go back and forth for a bit here. I thought about maybe like, because this part of it is really kind of boring. You know, this is the grindy part at the beginning of the game, where you're just kind of digging and going back and forth and everything and just getting off the ground. I used to hate this part, but now I'm like, yeah, this is actually kind of the fun part. Yeah, I know some people who restart all the time, like over and over and over. They just, because they get to the later game and then they're bored because they essentially become invincible. And so, oh, you know what? I should set up my my toolbar here. I don't want any of this. I want my gun, and then I like to do. Oh God, how did I used to do this? I think I used to go, because I would leave that space separate for something else, and I would do only light armor. And then the slope. And then, hold on a second. I'm going to see if Pat wants to join the call here. We'll see. Okay. So while that's trying to do its thing, we keep trying to do this. So then on that one, oh, I have these extra shapes. I forgot about that. Let's clear these out and let's go extra shapes. Light armor, thing. I don't do the curves at all. Yeah, that should be good for that. And then for this one, I usually throw in like just some of the secondary basics, beams, plates, and then I get into usually batteries, cargo, and then just all of my conveyors. So I usually do this, this one. This is a new grouping to me. Some of these mods have changed, and then these are the new ones. I'm not going to use the new ones. I'm going to stick with these. Yeah, it looks like Skype is being weird today. I don't know what's going on. Bump that in there. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get some more of this going. Pat, you on the line?
On the line.
Nice. Let me turn your volume down just a little bit here.
I mean, I was probably yelling, so.
You got so excited.
I was so excited.
So yeah, I'm doing the Space Engineers again.
That's awesome.
I was just talking about, I don't remember what, but I was digging. I'm at the early game where you're mostly just digging, and eventually I'll start building something. That's my plan.
I mean, that's fair.
I gotta kind of decide what am I gonna do in this world. Like, what's the goal gonna be? I hadn't really given too much thought to that. I do have, the game has somewhat thrust a goal upon me here that I was not counting on, which is that there is the economy station that the game spawned in for me is 46 kilometers away in space, and I don't know why it would do that. But yeah, there's a space station there. It's probably not one that I actually really want to go to. I don't use the economy features a whole lot, but it's a goal. My original thinking was that maybe I'd try to like, because I put in a mod called Scarce Resources, which redistributes the ore in the universe. So this planet doesn't have a whole lot of advanced resources. So I'd have to get off this planet, go to other planets, and collect those resources. And I thought maybe if I got to the ice planet, I could make a little nice, like winter getaway house there or something, and that's where I would retire at the end of the game or something. And if you wanted to join me at some point, you could retire with me.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
So, but I think the more immediate goal is just going to be maybe trying to get to that space station up there.
Also good.
I have a mod that increases the range of the ore detector just a little, not too ludicrously, because it kind of starts to crash things if it's too ludicrous. How's the stream look? Is it a good... I'm trying to watch my bitrate here, and I don't really know if I'm... Because the bitrate's always lower than YouTube.
Did you send me a link to it?
Did I send you a link? No, I didn't. It's just on my Twitch.
I don't know. I'm an old man, Brian. What do I go to the Twitch website?
Yeah, just go...
Log in?
Yeah, go to the Twitch website. It'll just be in your, like, live followers.
Is that www?
Twitch.tv.
HTTP.
Yeah, //
Is it forwards or backwards? I always get confused.
It's //
I'm watching that. And I'm listening to myself, so I can turn that volume down.
That's probably pretty awkward. Alright, so, should I build... We are kind of in the middle of nowhere here, like in a little snowy ice patch. Should I build like a base into a mountain? Or should I just build a temporary base as just like a staging area with the goal of just getting to space? I'm not sure how long I should spend on this planet. Should I plan on like really digging in or what? What do you think?
I mean, I always am I'm a fan of
Crank
caves.
this up. Maybe like 200.
Also always good is volcanic mountains.
We don't really... Yeah, we don't really have those here.
Next time you see one.
I'm looking to see if there's any... Looking to see if there's any ore around. Yeah, the ore detector's not picking up anything nearby. What is that little graphical glitch there? Okay. I'm just going to crank this up. It goes up to 600 meters. We'll see if we get anything. There we go. We got some stuff popping in. Oh, yeah. It's a good thing, too, because this stuff is pretty far away. Okay, I think we're going to be using stone for a while. What's my helmet open? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Let's build some, like, not that many. Stop it. Like, that many. Build me some interior plate, and then we will go from there. Let's get some steel plate going, too. Yeah. Well, at least it's nice and flat over here. Shouldn't be too hard to... Oh.
That's what he said.
We gotta... What color is the base gonna be? This is important. Should I do like a snowy kind of... like camouflage? There's some colors in here I have not...
You going for Hoth base?
Yeah, I mean, there is like an icy... like an iced over kind of a texture. But it's really kind of plain.
What about icy hot?
Like icy red like that?
I'm not actually looking at the Twitch.
Yeah, like that.
That's a good one.
Corrugated. Oh, I haven't used corrugated. So it's been a while since I played, and there's some new things. I think I'm gonna do. There's also a
That's neat.
seamless. I want something that looks kind of battered. I'm not gonna do red. I'm gonna do maybe like this darker gray. Yeah, like this kind of darker gray, like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, for now, this is gonna be kind of a temporary little situation. I want to build it kind of near the hole, so that I could just kind of walk right out of the hole. So let's see if we build it just like maybe right there. We'll start. Probably. I always regret the placement of things in the beginning. It always turns out to be something. I discovered
Yes, it
Ember
does.
transport. Okay. All right. So first things first, we need to get the power situation fixed up. I need a ramp, Pat.
Fair.
A ramp. Let's put the ramp where the battery is. Is this going to be too... Yeah, there we go. We'll just do that. So I can just walk, be in the hole, fall in the hole, walk right up, come up here. All right, then we need... Ooh, did I put in those power poles or not? Or should I just build off of these things? I'm trying to remember. Did I put in those I did, yes, the gigantic 15-meter pole. Oh, I love these things. These things make building so easy. What I was saying to the stream earlier was that this is this is not going to be like a hardcore kind of a stream or series. This is going to be a relaxing, using a bunch of mods kind of series. So that's what I'm going to do. And
I respect that. I respect the heck out of that.
see, look at this gigantic pole right here. One block,
You know what that needs?
giant pole. What?
Corn dog. Giant corn dog.
No idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
That's it.
What happened? Oh, there we go. For a moment, I panicked and thought that I had put in a mod that, like, disabled my jetpack or something.
So what is that for?
The jetpack?
No, the giant pole.
Oh, I'm going to put a series of wind turbines on top of it.
Oh. That's neat. Do you keep falling? Is that what happens there when the screen goes red?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened there. So now I need... Did it actually... No, it didn't. What did I do? Turbine. We'll give me one of those. There we go. Is it going to be able to do all of them? I don't know. While it's doing that, going back to mine. This is my life in the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually we'll get going enough where we can build some rovers or maybe a mining ship. I've got a ton of tricks up my sleeve here for this. We can do automated mining by building a remote control ship. All sorts of fun stuff.
Well, that sounds awesome.
We got blueprints for things. Hopefully we don't get attacked by anybody because I don't have any real defenses. Other than, of course, the gun.
The gun. What about the guns?
I don't have that yet.
You're
Maybe
not very
later.
buff.
I think we're in a spot, at least, where lightning doesn't strike very much. So...
Well, that's cool.
And I did put in a mod that sort of reduces the lightning damage potential. When they first added lightning to the game, it was like Well, and it's still this way. They haven't changed it. But it's like the lightning targets like the actual person directly a lot of the times,
Oh,
and like certain parts of your ships and stuff can be easily destroyed by lightning, and it'll just target those things. And basically, it's not fun. It's like it's not even like a it's not like difficult, like, ooh, that's a challenge to defend against the lightning. It's just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. The lightning will strike you and kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. It'll just be random.
there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
So,
Diggity dang, bro. Diggity dang.
let's make a right there. And then, so I don't waste my hydrogen, I'm gonna go stand on it. Build this thing up for a while. Look at that guy way over there. Ooh, I forgot, I put in a mod that lets you make binoculars. I've never tried that. It's a mod that came out while I wasn't playing. There we go. Now we got a little bit of power. It's going very slowly because there's a gentle storm happening right now. But the grid has power, so that's what we need. Can I make the binoculars in here, or do I need to make like a larger assembler? I bet I do. Yeah, I can make the gravel ammo though. That's cool. Let's take a look at this gravel gun. Gravel gun turret Mark II. So what do I need? Steel plates. Looks like I can make this... Yeah, I can make this entirely with the... Yeah, it's got a port down the bottom. Yeah, I got nothing to shoot at the moment. There's no ground bad guys in this world, so it's just the ships flying around. So we won't bother with that. What I may bother with is making another wind turbine.
Useful things, huh?
Yeah, because these are stackable, which I like. So, while it's making that stuff, we'll go mine another round. I should turn off that ore detector. It's just going to put a bunch of signals up on the screen for no reason. Oh, I was already full of ore. Or half full of ore, at least.
I was going to say, I've been saying that for years. You're full of ore.
Let's turn off the ore detector. Don't need that. What's the antenna doing? Antenna's fine. Alright. We'll probably end up salvaging this thing for parts at some point, but... let's do... Oh, actually, what do I need to make a cargo container? I need 4 metal grids. Yeah. Okay. That's good. We're going to do that in a minute. We'll just grab those off this thing. What are we doing here? Make the stuff first. I really need this snowstorm to end so that the wind can go back up to normal. It's kind of weird. It may be a little counterintuitive, but like when it's snowing gently, the wind is slower, and when it stops snowing, the wind picks up. So it makes sense from the sense that like the snow is kind of gently falling, you know, so there's clearly no wind. But then as soon as the snow is gone, the wind picks up.
Interesting choice, I suppose, on their part.
Yeah, and I need this turbine to go faster. It'll be nicer when we get faster assemblers.
They go on with time, or how does that work?
Yeah, I just gotta build them. I need more resources, need more refineries. that kind of stuff. I think if we can find some cobalt, if we can get to the ability to just mine some of these ore veins, like if I could just get a truck. I need to build a little truck. Once I get a truck going, then I could probably drive over to one of those nearby ore veins and just do some hand mining over there. So, guess I'll go mine some more.
You're gonna go mind your own business.
Yep, this is mine business. Yeah, I noticed I turned off that ore detector and it didn't take the signals away.
What do you suppose that means?
That means there's a bug.
Nothing.
It means there's a bug. Alright. Snow's gone. Good. So, give me all the stuff. Plop. Yeah, in the base game, you can't... The wind turbines don't stack. So, having stackable ones is pretty awesome. And what do you mean I can't? I don't have enough motors. Didn't it? Did it not?
Apparently it did not.
Did it not make them, or did it not? Oh, it didn't pull them out. All components successfully withdrawn. Okay. Up we go. So hopefully this will be enough to run like a basic assembler and a basic refinery. That's what I need to start with here. And then we can get... Then we could probably get working on building a little truck. I don't know that I'll have enough time to finish that today. But either way, let's get rid of that, and let's find a basic assembler. Does that look... Does that icon look weird? Basic refinery, basic assembler, yes. But I want the big boy version. Okay, I got a thing out of there. So here's what I'm gonna do is, it's only got one port on it. I'm gonna stick it way in the back there, because I have a plan for this. Okay, let's go do it. And how are we looking on stuff? That's looking okay. Let's go mine some more. Pat, you're in charge of occasionally looking at my stats on the side, on the bottom, and telling me when I'm about to die.
Where's that issue? I don't even see that. How
It's-
can I tell you?
It's the circles on the bottom left.
Oh, okay.
Mostly it's the energy, the big yellow one. That'll slowly deplete.
How constant do you want the updates?
That's fine. If you happen to notice that that it's like blinking red or something like that, just let me know.
I suppose that's fair.
Oh, jeez. Hit the wrong button. The jetpack can kill you if you fly too fast and smack into stuff. Is there another... There's more weather coming in. What weather is this now? What I need to do is put up a little sign that tells me what the weather is, which is something that I intend to do very soon. Yep.
I just realized how far off the video is from our talking. It's pretty far.
Okay. Yeah, it's a fairly large delay. These motors take forever. That's going to... So when it gets foggy, the wind speed is reduced as well.
How many turbines can you stack?
I can stack them to the heavens.
Stack them to the heavens.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's awesome.
We must be...
Never mind.
We must be really close to the North Pole here, because it's noon where I'm standing and the sun is like way over there, and I think it's just kind of going around.
Ah.
So yeah. Oh boy. So the reason this thing is still functioning is because there's a giant battery here that's powering it, and it's got let's see, does that say... No, that doesn't say. It's got some power left. Oh my god. Even if I get this up and running, there won't be enough. So we need to get a battery attached to this grid so that during the good times, when there's a lot of power, we can store some of that up.
The good times. Sounds good.
Yeah, during the good old days when it wasn't foggy.
Those were the good old days.
Alright, don't get me demonetized now. Not that I'm monetized. But...
No, I cut it off at the appropriate time.
Okay, good. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, we got like 1,000 iron right now. So we're going to burn through that pretty quick, I bet. There we go. Now we got one of these things and a control panel, so I can see what these are outputting. So this one's outputting max of 40. Oh, and it's dropping still. And this one's outputting max of 43. Yep. So I am a stickler for naming, and I like my things to be. So I'm going to call this Earth Base 1 for no reason. And in here, I like to prefix my things with. Actually, I do it like this. Boom. That way, if I connect other things to the grid, they will have individual prefixes and they'll group together and I'll know what's up. So, yeah, I like to do that.
Knowing what's up is tight.
Exactly. Oh boy, this is going really slow. Okay, so I guess we're going to just continue using this thing for a bit. I need to make a one of these. And say that did not do what I wanted. Okay. Fine. Give me these things first. Get that all up and running. There's not enough power to run it right now. So I guess that'll just give us time to that'll give us time to build a refinery and do some more mining. My favorite thing. Nice, relaxing mining. I think we're not going to do the base built into a wall on this planet. I think we'll do that on another planet. Like, we won't do a cave base.
Each their own, Brian. Each their own.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a get the heck off the planet kind of a outpost. Probably have to come back here from time to time to get more cobalt, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Fair
visual glitch there. Yep, just staring at these drill sparks all day. The life of a miner. Yeah, they wouldn't serve me drinks at the bar because I was a miner.
Okay. Well, I better get there. It's my signal.
About time I get moseying on out of here. Ah, found the hole. Alright, what was I building? Refinery, that's what I need. Basic refinery. Get in there, Stone. There we go. Now we're making stuff.
Now the stuff's happening.
So we don't have enough. Oh no, we do have enough for everything. Okay. Alright, so now we just have to wait. We play in the waiting game. And so what'll happen is, after we get power running here, we can start using these two things to make things faster than this thing can do. So, for your information, Pat, the thing that's jammed into the side of my pod here is called a survival kit. It's like a respawn point, essentially, but it can also, it's like you need this to survive. It's a survival kit. So it can do basic ore processing from stone. It can only process stone. So you can stick stone in it and you get back out a ton of gravel and then just the basic, a little bit of the basic elements. And then it can also make just some of like the most basic components. And then if you die, you will respawn out of it. If your survival kit is destroyed, then you can't respawn out of it, and you have to just get a new drop pod and get randomly dropped somewhere else on the planet. So you don't want to lose your survival kit. It's always a good idea to have.
Sounds about right.
If you can have more than one, or if you can bury it somewhere, that's a good idea. So when I leave the planet, I'm probably going to try to take it with me. We'll see how that goes. We're getting power back. I think this will be enough power to run one of these things at a time. But we'll see. Yep. Playing the waiting game. So then my plan is to put a cargo container on the front of this, and I will just deposit things into the front of the cargo container, and then these two things can draw from that, and that'll be that.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder what planet that is right there. That's Mars. Straight ahead there. The moon, I think that's the moon up there, and I don't think you can see the alien planet from where we are on the planet. Ooh, almost. We need 10 computers. Boom. There we go. Refinery. Now, before I do anything else with... Well, actually, that's not true. I am going to tell this thing to stop what it's doing. Give me the stone back out. We're going to put the stone in here because it'll do it faster and more efficiently. So put the stone in there, and then we'll just keep the gravel in there for now, and I'll just move all these parts over to here. Do you need anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So there we go. So it should be doing its thing there. And then what I wanted to do is get like a text panel. Can I put a text panel? I don't think I can put one up there. I think I can put one there. I could definitely put one there. Or up there. Yeah, it's probably... Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so we can't put one there. Can put one here. Let's just put it there. Okay. Alright, and what we are doing with this is, call it weather, because I want to know what the weather is. I'm going to tell it that this should be the weather. There we go. Now I will always have a nice weather report. When the weather starts changing, I can look at this and it'll tell me what's going on.
Nice.
Alright, so... what time is it? It's 1:06 p.m. Let's see about maybe making those lights up there. Just so that when it gets dark, I'll have some spotlights.
There you go.
And then looks like silicon and nickel are out in that direction. Iron and I'm assuming that's cobalt are out in that direction. That's a kilometer away, is that cobalt? That's going to be fun. I wonder what the terrain is like. Because it's pretty flat and relatively hilly over here, but who knows?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it's mischievous.
Yeah, could be. Alright, what do we got up here? There we go. And now we got a spotlight.
Nice.
Alright, so let's see if we can make this cargo container real quick. And then start maybe working on a... Oh, I need a battery. Yeah, I need a battery first. Should we do the battery first? Or should we do the cargo container first? I feel like the battery is more important.
What does the battery do for you?
So the battery, as you might imagine, stores up energy so that... So like this, when nothing is using the energy, right now these wind things are capable of providing, let's see, so nothing's running right now. So each one of these wind turbines, this one could be providing 379 kilowatts. It's only providing 2.42 because these things aren't doing anything. So that extra power is just being lost right now.
Dang.
So, but if I can put a battery down, then the battery will collect that extra power. And, yeah. Oh, and I shouldn't be doing that over here. I should be doing it over here. Okay. So now, let's see. Are we going to be missing anything? Looks like we're going to need a bit more iron. So, you know what that means. There we go. It means figure out how to get your lights to turn on. Yeah, I get kind of crazy with these bases sometimes. After a while, when the base gets large enough, we'll have like automatic inventory sorting, and I go crazy
awesome
with scripts.
Flippin' awesome.
Yeah, you just wait. There. One time I was trying to build on a similar world where I was using scarce resources and needed to get to space to get resources like from asteroids. I wanted to do like an automated retrieval kind of like launch and retrieval kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I built a. Um, let's see. I wonder if it's. I don't even know if my all of my blueprints are still here. I guess they are. So I don't remember what the names of any of the things were though. Yeah, well. So I had built like a launch platform, and then I built like a rocket, and then on the top of the rocket was like a detachable pod that had drills on the front. So it
Mm-hmm.
was essentially like launching a little mining ship up into space. And so what I would do is um, the rocket was on like a gantry, and it had the ability to like if you put if you put the drill ship in one spot, it could like move it across and attach it to the top, like move it up and attach it to the top. And then I had like a crane truck that could move the drill ship into position so that it could be properly attached. And then I had just like with a click of a button, you'd get up, you'd go get into the drill ship, and then with the click of a button, the rocket would launch. It would use the minimum necessary fuel burn to get just to hit escape velocity. And the instant it detected that it was out of the gravity well, it would detach the drill ship and then reverse burn back toward the planet. And then it would. Have I been putting these in here? I have. Jeez. It would reverse the bottom, like the boosters would reverse burn back to the planet, and then um, when it got, it would only reverse burn enough to get back to the atmosphere, and then it would just kind of fall. But it would be directly above the base, so it would be falling toward the base, and then when it got to about like, I don't know, I think it was like half a kilometer above the ground, it would deploy parachutes and come to a nice safe landing somewhere in the vicinity of the base. And then I would just fly around, do my drilling. When I had a full cargo, I would come back and just basically fall back down to the planet and do the same thing. And then walk back to the base, get my crane truck, pick up the pieces, and put them back on the platform, and then I could go back up and do it again.
Nice.
Took me a long time to perfect that, and there were a lot of destroyed things along the way, as you could probably imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
What the hell was that building? Oh, battery. Right. Let's just put it like here. I'll put it facing up so I can see what the deal is. So you can set batteries to do three different things. You can set them to always discharge, um, so that the base will essentially draw from the battery before it draws from anything else. You could tell it to always recharge, so that the battery will gain energy. If there's excess energy, it will gain energy, but it will never release any energy back into the base. Um, what? Oh, that's weird. Or just like the default, which is just like auto, where if the base has excess, it will um, the battery will grab any excess, and if there's not, then the battery will release its power. So the battery now is so it can do 12 megawatts max input. It's currently 795 kilowatts going in, um, and it is outputting a little bit, but it'll be fully recharged in 3 hours. But all I really need for it is to have like a little buffer. So, yep, here we go. Okay, so now we got that. I can do more. What do we got here? We got not a lot of anything left. So, back to mining, and then we're going to start maybe designing some sort of a truck.
Is that your cat yelling?
Yeah. He's upset that no one's up in bed snuggling with him.
Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah. I should probably think about the shape of this underground cave here a little bit.
was gonna say the children. Sure, that too.
Yeah. No, there's no children in the cave.
Won't somebody think it's children?
There we go. Thought about doing like a hardcore playthrough or something like that, where like the jetpack doesn't work and your oxygen only lasts so long, so you gotta like carry a bunch of bottles with you and stuff. And,
Once again, I say, why?
it can be fun sometimes, but on Wednesdays when I do this from now on, I want to just kind of relax.
I think that sounds great.
I'm hoping one of these days I can get you in here.
It'd be good. It'd be good. I mean, I am currently working. That's the.
Yeah. No, I understand. I'm sure you're not excited to be working, so.
No. Although this is my freelance gig working, so I enjoy this working a little bit better than the normal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It pays better for off hours since I'm salaried. Working at the other place off hours means I'm not really getting paid. This is much better than that.
Yep.
Than not getting paid.
Paid is always, this is my motto. Paid is better than not paid. Remember that. Remember that lesson in life.
That is a pearl. Pearl of wisdom. I will take that. Take it.
Did you see any of those like Marvel trailers for anything and stuff? All the movies and TV shows they've been announcing?
I saw several things that all look very good. I guess the most the nearest one has got to be that Werewolf by Night, huh?
Yeah.
That one looks, did you see that?
Yeah, I forgot that was a thing that was happening.
I did too. Did you do you get the impression that the black and white was how the show was going to be, or do you think that was just a teaser? Because I really can't tell.
Yeah, actually, I don't know, and I haven't read enough about like the intention of the show. So yeah, actually, I kind of assumed that was how the show was until you brought it up just now.
I mean, I think it's cool. I'm down. You know, I like the old Universal monster movies a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how well it's gonna do. I can tell you it is very unpopular in my house.
The black and
My
white.
daughter, Marion, she runs screaming. Not
From-
quite, but from black and white.
From black
She
and white
just
television.
Hates it.
It's
And
very unnatural.
I've tried to get her to watch any of the old monster movies. The only one she's ever sat with me through to any degree was Young Frankenstein. She thought Young Frankenstein was funny enough to sit through the black and white. I'm gonna do some research while all I typed in was and it was like Werewolf by Night be black and white.
All right, Pat.
I think-
Spoiler time for people who wanted to be surprised. Let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Yes.
Oh, okay.
According to 3 sources, including IGN, which IGN is Variety also seems to be reporting this as well. It will be a black and white horror thriller.
Interesting. I wonder how into the horror they're going to lean.
I mean, I think it's probably going to be pretty.
Because it's Marvel.
Sure. Well, and it's also TV. It's also for Halloween, you know. So I think that it's probably. I think it's going to be retro horror. You know, I mean, it's not going to be blood and guts and stuff.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna see what I'm actually kind of hoping is that they use this as a maybe an introduction for Blade. I know
Oh
he's a
yeah, sure.
vampire hunter, but
Hmm.
his movie is coming, and so far we've gotten a vocal cameo, which in the movie that I didn't see, Eternals.
I didn't
Um,
finish that one. I feel bad.
I do too. I hear it's a very good movie, but it's just not. When I think of the Eternals, I think of Jack Kirby and bright, weird colors, and this not that. I think had they leaned just a little bit more into that, but then again, I don't know. I don't know what makes a good Marvel movie. The internet tells me that I'm gravely mistaken because I really enjoyed Thor: Love and Thunder.
Hmm.
Really enjoyed. Like, it brought tears to my eyes. I laughed. I mean, it brought forth many emotions, and it very much clicked with me. And apparently I'm wrong.
Oh,
If the internet is to be believed, I am sorely mistaken. I did not enjoy that film.
wow. I mean, I heard there were some complaints about it, but I mean, I thought it was okay.
I think that I think that there's the vocal minority is what it is. Um, a lot of people do not care for the humor being like the mainstay. Like the fact that Thor is now a comedy character, they don't care for. I don't know. I don't know why. I really don't. Um, I've always liked Thor because I mean the Thor movies aren't without uh, their gravitas. You know.
Hmm.
I mean this one had some pretty heavy shit going on actually.
Hmm.
Um, but it just I don't know the fact that they met it with humor just apparently just really ruffled some feathers. And of course there's this whole idea that they're trying to weaken our heroes, making him here's some I don't know, spoiler alert at this point, it's on Disney Plus. If you haven't seen it, whose fault is it? Uh, but cover your earmuffs. Anybody who hasn't seen it. The idea that Thor hangs decides to be a dad at the end. You
Hmm.
know, um, has really struck a negative chord with a lot of people. And I don't know. Again, maybe I do think I think I'm biased. I think that this movie really speaks to me as a girl dad. You know what I mean? I'm the father of a wonderful, rambunctious little girl who loves Marvel movies and superheroes and princesses and dolls and like everything. She, like most kids, I think, honestly, runs the gamut of things that she enjoys. Um, I've never liked the notion of girl toys and boy toys. You know what I mean? Like even as a kid, I had My Little Ponies.
Hmm.
He-Man could ride a My Little Pony. Why not? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't think I had strawberry shortcake toys, but I definitely played with some. You know,
Hmm.
trolls. Those were traditionally more feminine, unless they were Ninja Turtles, were stone protectors. Which would again, like if the market wasn't there, why did those things exist? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
So um, that's one of the reasons I make those the little guys I do um, the little crossover mashups. I made them for Marion. The He-Man, He-Pony, and Maya Little Skelly. I made them for Marion to help her. Well, she didn't even need help, but I don't know. She liked both things, and I was like, well, this is fun. Mush them together. Why not? why not?
Why not, indeed?
Well, and I mean, I don't know how your mileage may vary, but most girlfriends who I'd ever talked to, not like girlfriends, but friends who are girls, that I ever talked to about toys when they were kids, expressed like, "Oh yeah, I wished I had Ninja Turtles or Ghostbusters or that, but my parents wouldn't let me." Or I totally had Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters, and because my parents were cool. But in any case, I think that Thor is getting kind of a bad rap. I think the movie's good.
Hmm.
So, but I feel like like I said, I think it's the vocal minority really is kind of raining on the parade of it all.
Yeah, probably. That's that happens a lot. I mean, it's also hard to distinguish when there's like some legitimate complaints that sometimes that's all that people want to talk about, and it makes it seem like the whole movie sucks, as opposed to like, yeah, there's just a couple little hiccups here and there, you know.
Hmm. Well, and I mean, there's I don't think there's anything. There's not a such thing as a perfect piece of artwork. You know what I mean? Movies, songs, anything. There's a lot of them that really hit that chord with people, but there's always something that you can pick on. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And I'm not blind to that. I know that well, I mean, just like they said, I think the original, like when they were all done, they said something like the movie's runtime was like 4 hours,
Yeah.
and so they had to cut a lot. And I know they said Christian Bale was saying that they cut a lot from his character, like stuff that he was like really bummed that people didn't get to see.
Hmm.
Um, and so I like it's very interesting, and they some people criticize saying that you know Taika Waititi, um,
That was close.
I was close, right? Right.
Yeah, you're getting better.
The secret is to just glaze over and hope that people don't catch that you're an idiot. Um, but so he cut it down, and while doing so, made it family friendly. You know what I mean? Like, I think there was a lot of stuff in there. Well, just like I said, Christian Bale said his character had a much bigger role and did a lot more crazy god killing
Hmm.
or butchering, I suppose.
Yeah, he's a butcher.
Right, and so he had all this other stuff that they filmed, and then as far as Takauchi's to say, no one will ever see. He said no, the cut of the movie is the cut of the movie. The rest of it all got cut for a reason. So why would I want anybody to ever see that?
Hmm.
Which is a shame to the fans, that want to see like literally, like I would pay for the uh, Watiti cut.
As they say.
I should give me the 4 hour cut. So, which brings me to a different topic that I think that we may have touched on this at a time before, but the more things that come out, the more I'm solid on this theory. They're gonna release Batgirl in like a year,
Oh yeah. I mean, it's definitely happening.
and it's got to be all they just realized with the Snyder cut. They realized we don't have to spend money on advertising.
Hmm.
This could be the biggest piece of trash movie ever, and it doesn't matter. People will see it because now we've taken it away from them and said, no, you can't. It's classic reverse psychology. They're saying, no, you can't have it. It's bad. It's bad for you. You can't have it. No, no. And we're all like, well, come on.
Come on,
It
man.
can't be that bad. Michael Keaton's in it. Brendan Fraser, The Renaissance. And I can guarantee you in a year they'll have a whole they'll have the whole thing all trumped up where it's like, whoa, there's a movement and you're demanding it and we're caving. Oh no. And then everybody will plop their asses in front of their Discovery Plus HBO because that's what'll happen. That's it. Oh, that's it. Discovery Plus, as soon as this takeover is complete and one absorbs the other and they figure out what it's called, it's gonna fucking release with Batgirl.
Yep.
And everybody's gonna jump on the platform because everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, this is the movie they took from us, everybody. We got it back. We've won by giving them our money." Oh, they play us like fiddles, Brian. Fiddles.
Yeah. Yeah, you're entirely right. There's because even if it's like the fan outcry dies down between now and
Mm-hmm.
then, they're still going to be like in a year they're
Energy
just going to be like,
flow.
we heard your demands.
Right. I mean,
We
all they have to do is have all their interns hop on Twitter
Mhm.
and be like, where's Batgirl? And because people will hop on that bandwagon. You know what I mean? Like they will absolutely hop on that bandwagon easily,
Yeah.
easily.
You didn't tell me that my energy was running out. That
I was working. I'm sorry. Did you die?
nah.
Okay, good. I wish I had. I'm on the laptop because the laptop is where I have all of my work programs. Um, I need to get copies of them on the nice computer because then I could have all the different screens up, and then I could keep you on a screen and work on a screen, and I could be watching a movie on another screen. It'd be great.
Hmm. Yeah.
But for now, I've just got the laptop screen, and so
Yeah,
I
you got to get a setup that's really good for working and watching stuff.
right, absolutely. Well, say I have as you know, I have an office downstairs that is perpetually, um, like in renovation. Like I have very specific plans for how I want it to be, and it's just I don't know if it's ever going to be
Hmm.
ready at this juncture. But one day I will reclaim that space, and then I'll have the setup that I've always wanted. You know, I'll have it all exactly the way I need it. But until that day, I'm kind of bootlegging it.
Your voice kind of started to
Moseying
sound like a
along.
robot while you were saying that, and then as soon as you stopped saying that, you went back to normal, and it kind of sounded like you were becoming demonic as you were talking about your future plans, like as if it was a threat.
I will end all of
I will make an office one day, and I will work in it.
you. The office will be terrible and wonderful. All shall look on it with despair.
Pat's really good at
My
voices.
dog was. my dog just went. Hmm?
Your dog is just like, why is Krulos from Dino Riders here? I know it's everybody thinks of like Dr. Claw or whatever, but that's Krulos from Dino Riders in my head.
Are you sure? Sure. That was exactly what I was going
I was watching. I sent you that clip from the Omni dub of Transformers, the Japanese
for. Oh my
Transformers.
god.
There's
Oh
the
my
uh,
god.
the voice that they gave to Soundwave in that show is hilarious because Soundwave like gets destroyed and he comes back as like Sound Blast. No wait, who becomes Sound Blaster? I don't remember. Either way, in the dub they just call him New Soundwave. Like the narrator is just like, and Megatron used the parts from Soundwave and some other parts to make New Soundwave. And New Soundwave like steps forward and he's just like, been a long time.
So he turned into like a gruff cowboy, or
Yeah, so and there's one part where he like trips and falls, and the voice actor is just like, oh my goodness, oh my oh. It's, it's the I really need to get a
oh,
copy of that of those dubs. They're so old now, and I'm sure they're on like I could probably torrent them or something, but
You know, I feel like we should get a copy of it and make our own
um,
dubs over the dubs, and make it about our show.
yeah, there's so many good, like, you get what I was kind of saying with like the, maybe I don't know if you got it from that clip or not, but like what I was kind of saying about like these actors appear to be like good actors, but they were told like, hey, you're gonna act as if these people have never heard a human talk before.
Right? Yes, I'm literally I'm just listening to that clip that you sent me right now because it's so damn hilarious. But like, just like the laugh that he's doing is like a. They're like, okay, imagine if Seth Rogen's laugh was less genuine.
Uh,
And he's like, okay, I got it. What is happening? Oh my god, someone's come himself.
and just to be clear, that's the way it's like stated. But what they mean is that like
He's
he
come
came in person.
himself.
Yeah,
Right.
as in he didn't send like an
It
envoy or something. He
right.
came in person.
Again, it probably should have been read, he's come himself. But instead, it was, he's come himself.
Yep.
I don't know how the voice actor could get through saying that.
Well, that's what the
You
laughter
know?
was. That's just that voice
Right,
actor's standard laughter, like his natural
right.
laugh.
It was Seth Rogen. He was like,
All right. Well, that's enough about that. I'm not sure how many times you can say that kind of stuff before you get shut down. So.
yeah, there you go. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would watch this show.
Yeah.
just to continue learning about this terrible voice acting.
There's other hilarious dubs like when Galvatron reveals his his ultimate grand Galvatron plan, which is where he merges with Unicron and just becomes like a really fat looking Galvatron, like a spherical Galvatron. But he's just like, this is Unicorn. Just keep scrolling through that Twitter account I sent you with the one clip. You'll see all the best ones. Such good stuff. And it's a shame because they released like subtitled versions of the Japanese Transformers a couple years ago, like officially, and these were like semi-official fan-esque dubs,
Okay.
like from a company, but I don't like they were never like widely released. I don't really know what the deal is behind them, to be honest. How many of these batteries do you think I ought to put on here? How many can we fit? So we
I
put
think
one. I could get
10 million.
three down the bottom. That'll be plenty. It'll take forever to charge those up anyway. So, all right. So we need. Did I do it? I didn't do it. What do I need for these? Steel plate? What do I got on me? Steel plate? It's all coming together. Okay.
I love it when a plan comes together.
There you go.
Oh, this is gonna be a new character.
Sure. Whatever you
Weird-
want to do,
weird-
man.
Weird transformer that interjects things that sound terrible but really aren't.
Okay, this is
Laughs
where
like this.
this is where we need to kind of decide what the cockpit is going to look like on this vehicle. So I could do
I feel like you're taunting me.
no. I could do a just like a basic kind of cockpit for it. I could do that looks too large. I think there's like a Rover cockpit. I could do kind of like the industrial cockpit just because it has extra screens in it. Yeah, let's see if we can fit this one in somehow.
I'm
Yep,
gonna
yep.
pull up here so I can see this video. So now, okay, so the stuff that you're building, how much of it is? I feel like I already know the answer to this. You're just grabbing something and say, "Boom, cockpit."
Yeah. Right.
So you're not like, I'm gonna design a cockpit. I want this and this and this. I mean, to some degree you are, but
Right.
it's not
I
it's not super
I have these options basically.
right.
So, um, yeah, and that's kind of the thing is I don't know which one is going to be the best for this. Like the industrial cockpit is nice, but it's kind of weird. I'm not going to do like an open seat one. I think these ones are maybe not the best for this. If it was a much bigger vehicle, I would do this one. But operator, fighter, buggy. Yeah, the fighter cockpit I don't want to do. Yeah, I think we'll go with. What? How will this one fit on here? See, the thing is, I've made like a really large kind of opening, like a large front to it here. I should probably put. No, I'll stick a vent on it. It'll be fine. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to have the. Don't really need to because I'm just going short range, so I don't really need to have this wired up to anything. Yeah, why don't we do like that? That's got a thing on top. We'll go up to top. And we'll greeble, which as you may know is the process of adding nonsense bits to things.
I did not, but sure.
Let's see, what do we want? What kind of a shape do we want this to have? Maybe something like this. I don't know, it's gonna be weird with these cargo containers, I guess, no matter what. So I'm gonna put the vent there because that's where the thing is. Yeah, maybe we'll just do something real simple like that. Then I am gonna want an antenna somewhere. Oh, maybe I should have made this stick out one. Yeah, I think I should have. Bloop. 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 Oh, I should get these batteries built so they can charge up. Alright. I assume we're not going to have enough iron for this. Oh yeah, we're about to run out of iron. So, back into my hole, as they say.
Yes, please.
I think I'm going to take a short break after I do a couple of mining runs here and go refill my water cup. You got to stay hydrated when you're talking a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you're out there mining and shit. You gotta take care of yourself.
Yep. I cannot wait until I have a vehicle that can do this for me. I guess I could have made like a little mining rig, but sometimes it's like you will mine a ton of rock to make a mining rig, which you will then use to mine rock to make your truck or whatever. And it's like I could have just mined the rock and made the truck. Now I can't figure out how to get back out of the hole. The default in this game is that the day lasts 2 hours.
Okay.
And I set it to 4 hours just so that there would be a little extra daylight with the hopes, because I added a mod in that I really like, which is called something. I don't remember what now. After I started talking, I realized I didn't remember what it was called.
Fair enough.
But it adds like Minecraft-style sleeping mechanics, where it's like if everyone gets in, if it's after a certain hour at night and everyone gets into a bed, we'll just advance the clock to morning and pretend everybody went to sleep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I just put you guys on mute so I could do some old man cough throat clearing.
Yeah.
I can't say for sure why this made me think of it, but earlier,
This ought to be good.
earlier tonight I found an excuse to play some limousine.
Oh yeah,
So,
strong bed.
yeah, my daughter was protesting having to go to bed by moving exceedingly slowly, and I think you probably know where I'm going with this.
Moving very slowly. No, 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 no. Yep.
So and my wife is like, what is that song? I can't remember what she thought it was.
I think, isn't that one Tarantula? I mean, it's from the same
I think
album,
you're
but I
right.
think that one
think
is
you're right. I think
Tarantula.
it's Tarantula.
Either way, I mean, it's the same guy singing.
And then she kind of got into it. She was headbanging a little bit. I was like, no, it's the opposite of what I want you to do. Go to bed. She's a funny kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I will tell you 2 jokes that my kids said recently that were awesome. Before this one was last week. Amanda was putting Edwin to bed. Edwin is 7 years old. And before bed he goes, "Do you know why you'll never know the whole alphabet?" And she said, "I don't know why." And he said, "Yep, that's right."
Genius. I love it.
And today I came down. I came into the kitchen and there was like 2 little slices of cheese sitting on a plate. And I said, "Hey, whose cheese is this?"
I can already see where this is going.
Mm-hmm. And Lily just goes, "Nachos." I'm like, I get where you were going with that.
I get what you're putting down.
Yeah. She might have said it correctly. She might just nacho is the correct nacho cheese. But either way, I was like, yeah, that was pretty good. Because there wasn't a hesitation or like oh, those are Edwin's, or I should have said this. She was just like instantly she's like nacho.
Right. Nacho. Just nacho. Get out now. Nacho.
Inventory full.
I can't pick up 41.8 of a
Inventory
stone.
full.
Come on, feet. There we go. Alright, I think this is going to be enough stone. Hopefully. Where are we at production-wise here? Oh, everything's done. Oh my god. Okay. Let's build some batteries and get them charging. Give everybody a seizure with the blinky lights. I should probably... There is a mod to reduce the flashing, I think. I should probably put that in just for the stream, just so that it's like... doesn't kill everybody. If someone's watching, I don't want them to have a seizure.
I mean, that's thoughtful of you.
Okay, so this is where we're at right now, and I'm going to try and set these to recharge only in the hopes that we'll get a... come on. There we go. In the hopes that we will get... Come on. There we go. Oh, I already did that. In the hopes that there will be enough left over... Come on. Jeez, you know, I'm just going to go through the terminal and do it. In the hopes that there will be enough extra power that they can survive being on recharge mode and not... There we go. What should I name this little truck, Pat? I got
This truck looks to me like I don't know where you're at in this video. Is not a very good angle of the truck.
I'm trying to turn it around. How about that?
Let's wait. I'll tell you in about 10 minutes. Also, you're at 26. You're at 26.
Oh. Thank you.
And again, that's where I'm at in the video.
Yeah, I was at 25 in real life.
Oh, so not bad. Not bad. I think Boxy McBox Truck.
Boxy McBox truck. That's pretty good. So we're gonna say that the abbreviation for this is Boxy McBox. BMB.
B&B.
Okay. I'm very particular with my naming schemes. What else? This is a... I don't like long names. I don't like numbers unless the number means something. So this is a cargo M. So it's because it's a medium cargo container. There we go. And now, since these are both on the grid, when I look at the thing, all the BMBs are at the top here, and all the EB1s are at the bottom here. They're all together, even though they're all technically part of the same grid right now because it's connected. I can still tell what's what. So, are these charging? Yes, I can't see enough through there. What do we got here? So the batteries are charging. They'll be 11 minutes only. Wow. How's my other battery doing? It is fully depleted in 4 minutes. So we're going to actually deplete the entire battery here to charge the thing here. So maybe we should make another wind turbine. Let's make another wind turbine.
Do it.
Could have put one of these on. I think they make more power, but they require a lot more components.
Do it.
Okay. A lot of these things are like later in the game, like just building a wind turbine like this, like we can get more power from fewer turbines. But at the moment, I don't want to put that many resources into a single thing, so it's just easier for me to make more less good things.
Fair. That's America for you right there.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't making no quality stuff, but we is making a lot of not quality stuff.
Should probably weld up this floor at some point. No one's unless like lightning or someone with a gun comes through. I'm not really too worried about I don't want to accidentally nick it and then like the turbine tower falls over. Actually, this thing, here's another good thing. I should probably weld this thing up because this has one steel plate in it right now. And so like a single bullet will just destroy this entire column. That's the downside to doing the like one giant pole all as one thing, is that it breaks all as one thing. So
That'll do it.
what was I building? Oh, another turbine, that's right. Okay. Boop. And then let's bloop you. And bloop you. And then we'll fly up there and get our extra turbine put up. And then after we get this put up and the other thing welded, I will take a quick break to go refill my water cup.
Sounds great.
Yay, and then I'm going to fall. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Girders. Oh, I'm gonna run out of iron again.
When you run out of anything, run out to white hen. So you need a white hen.
Okay, I might just leave that like that. How are we doing? Oh wait, it's not gonna run out. Wait a second. Is it only telling me... how much iron do I have? I have 1.71 thousand iron. So it just hadn't pulled it in. So we actually have a ton of iron. At least we have enough for now. Alright, so battery is 7 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes, and this battery will be depleted in 47 seconds. And this wind turbine is outputting 415, 415. Okay, so as long as I'm not running the assembler, we should be depleted in 27. Okay. Well, as soon as these are full, we'll be good. All the power balance will come back together.
Excellent.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go sit in this chair, which will keep me alive at least, because it'll keep the power flowing into me. And I'm gonna let this run while I go get a go fill up my drink. And let's see, do I have a BRB? I do. Okay, I'll be right back.
I'll tell you how it sounds in 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm back. While I was gone, a manta transport spawned in, but it's flying by, so we're good. All right, let's take a look at how we did. Phew. So we are at 67%, 61, 66, almost nice. And it will be fully recharged in 1 hour now. Oh, because it's not draining from this battery anymore. This battery's dead. Okay. So these batteries are probably going to be a bit of a drain on the base for a bit. And that's okay. We'll just keep on building and hope it's not going to be a problem. I could always, if I need to grab more parts instead of making them, I could always just pull from here. Did I put the tethers in? No, I didn't. Okay. That's fine. Alright, Pat. What's the front of this thing going to look like? Let's do... What do I have on me? I have 4 steel plates. That's not going to be enough, right? What do I have in inventory? I have some. Let's make some more. Somehow I ended up with a bunch of extra things. I probably don't need all of these things. I'm going to disassemble them for now. Alright. Okay, so... Trucky McTruckerson, or whatever we called this thing. Blocky McBlockerson? Is that what it was?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to plop that there. Then we are going to take this and put it... See, I kind of want it up. Because then I could do... Yeah, I think we do want it more like that. Alright, so we have 2 vents on the back here. We have 1 on the top. Or 2 conveyors. What's this vending machine? Oh, that's right. Vent. That's what I want. Air vent. We're going to put an air vent on the top so I can breathe. And do I need to hook this up to the cargo or not? Don't feel like I really do. Although I guess I could use the cockpit as cargo also. So maybe we will. Why not? It's just going to be a bunch of extra little cargo bits. Which we will make these things. And then we will go you, you, you. I'll go do that on the other side. And then we hope these things don't get shot off at some point. This is for redundancy now. Okay, that one of them's, and now I'm regretting disassembling all those motors. Okay, so that'll hold the cockpit in place. Essentially, I'm going to keep that there. I should throw in, if I have the space, I should throw in a gyroscope or two. Probably two would be a good idea. Large steel tubes. Yeah, there we
What
go.
does 2 do that 1 doesn't?
More.
Ah.
So it just like increases the amount of gyroscopic power you have. So what the gyroscope does is it lets you like in a spaceship, it's what would like rotate the ship. You know, so that the gyroscope turns one way and the ship rotates the other way.
Right.
On a vehicle, it can be helpful to, like, if the car is starting to turn, you could kind of like hurry up and shift it back the other way. Like if you take a curve too tight. I hope that's not going to be too much power, actually. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Then I should put I should probably put an antenna on it, just in case. Should I? Yeah, I probably should, just so I won't lose it. Or should I put a beacon on it? Nah, I'll put an antenna. Why not? I probably got the parts. We will just kind of... yeah, that looks good. Unable to place. Why? 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 How come I can't... What's in the way? Oh, there. Well, alright, fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's where I want it. Okay. What else do I need here, Pat? Should I put... Oh, I should have an ore detector on it.
There you go.
Because we're going to be looking for ore. Yeah. Where should we put the ore detector? I'm not going to be able to weld up half the stuff that's in the middle of here, I realize now. We could just jam it right there, or I could... yeah, we'll just stick it right there. Alright. Let's start grabbing... What do we got here? Got both of those. Need... Yeah, that's it. Okay. Are we still in disassemble mode there? Okay. Now we wait to see if I'm going to need more stuff, and it looks like I will not need to go mining for this trip. Which is... Yeah, just barely won't have to go mining. Alright, I'm going to eat some of this big chewy. I love it.
Now, what? I'm not familiar. What is a big chewy? What is the? What is in a big chewy?
It's a Quaker granola bar. It's larger than a regular granola bar.
It is big.
By 60%.
Wow.
It's got chocolate chips in it. And it's got a little bit of chocolate drizzled across the top.
Ah, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. It's corn.
I mean, actually, probably, isn't it? I don't
mean,
know.
it's a big lump with knobs. So, although I highly doubt that it has the juice.
Oh yeah. I know. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it's mainly granola. Oh no! Is it snowing again?
You really have no idea what I'm talking about? Do you not follow any trends?
No, I don't follow trends. I'm sorry.
I know, you're a trendsetter.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a viral video right now that everybody's in love with of this adorable child talking about corn. Like it's like I'm sure it's some kind of an NPR guy interviewing him at like a state fair, but the kid was just so damn cute.
Hmm.
About and the guy's I don't know what the guy was interviewing about, but basically the kid is just goes nuts about the corn that he's eating. He's eating the corn on the cob, and he's got an adorable little lisp, and he's like, "It's cone,"
Mhm.
and he's like, "Well, what do you like about corn?" And the kid says something like, "From the moment I found out that it was real, it, it was delicious."
That it was real.
And he's like, "Did you think corn was not real?" And the kid's just like, "It's got the juice." And it's like, and so there's a music. Somebody did a music. I don't know. They auto tuned the kid's voice. I don't know what you call that. They did a music to it.
That's pretty much what you call that.
And so it's very popular. It's all over the TikToks and the whatnots like that. And the kid is very cute. And whoever his parents or grandparents, I think he was with his grandma at the time. I don't think he necessarily stays with his grandma. I don't know. I don't know anything about the kid.
Mm-hmm.
But whoever they are, they're very smart because he's on Cameo, and I've already seen him do like national ads. So that kid's gonna be okay, I think. And he likes his corn.
Apparently so.
The hits are all in the song. I'm gonna send you the song so you can be hip with all the kids.
Okay.
But
Appreciate it.
I really enjoy the part where he says something like, "I tried it with butter and everything changed."
Uh,
And then towards the end of the interview, he said, "I hope you have a corntastic day." And the interviewer is just like laughing hysterically, and the kid's just like, "What? It's a corn pun." It's adorable. So I highly recommend It's Corn.
Alright, so which thing that I tried to build here needed metal grids? The cockpit. This could be a problem. Because I don't have
A cockpit?
metal grids.
Oh.
And I can't get metal grids until I can go out mining. And I need 10 of them.
Ooh,
And I don't think...
that's a large number.
Yeah, I don't think there's 4 metal grids in that cargo container, but I don't think anything else in here has metal grids. So we have to pick a different cockpit.
That cockpit had everything we wanted in it, Brennan.
It really did.
Everything.
That's okay. Let's just take this all apart. Not you.
That goes there, that goes there.
Let's see. The other basic cockpit uses the other cockpit. Where are you all? The other basic cockpit doesn't use any metal grids, which is good, but it doesn't connect very well to the rest of the ship, so I think we will just end up not connecting it to the rest, and that'll be fine. It'll just kind of be an independent little front thing here, and I could put some stuff on top of it, I guess. So we'll put one of these there to smush it out a little bit. We'll stick it right on the front there. We'll put our little vent. I think there's a port right here. Our little vent there. And then Actually, this does not. Oh, it does have little ports in the back. I forgot about that. So I could attach it up the same way, I guess. Yeah. Now let's just keep it isolated. It'll be fine. So we will do, maybe we'll do, like, gyroscopes attached to the cargo, like that. We'll do the antenna and the ore detector, which I realized I could have just pulled off of the pod, and I might go do that. What do we got over here? A buzzard. Oh wait, is that the alien planet over there? No, I think that's Mars, because it's got the white little moon. I think that's Mars. Looks weird. Okay, so this truck is not going to be pretty, Pat. That's the conclusion.
That wasn't in its name.
Yeah. Good point. Yes, the spotlight bar. We're going to stick this thing right on top. For no good reason. Right there. That, we're going to have light all over the place. Alright. Let's put a little bit more... oh, nope. Not the thing I wanted to do. A little bit more support in here. Anything else we want to jam in here? I don't think so.
How many kitchen sinks do you have?
One. This is going to be the kind of truck where if you hit a pothole the wrong way, it's just going to, like, break in half. Yeah, with my luck, I'm going to get this thing done. I'm going to drive, like, 2 feet and, like, tip it over, and then just going to be grinding it down and building it again.
Well, practice makes progress, so they say.
Sure. Just put a couple of these in. Fill these gaps here. Probably run a little bit of light armor along the side to cover up some of this stuff. And then... and there we go. We got ourselves a whatchamacallit.
Those are my favorite things. Those and corn.
Okie doke. And there's like barely any power getting generated right now. Because it is both snowing and foggy. Weather is just snow.
You might say the weather outside is frightful.
It is. It's very frightful. Let's get this spotlight bar up and running, because this thing looks awesome. Give me the parts. How am I doing on... Oh no, don't tell me... Oh, shoot, okay. Okay. Shoot, I goofed this up. There we go. Let's grab it again. Give me the parts. There we go. Okay. Alright.
40-ish% warning.
Thanks. Alright, so now we got... Look at that. Look at that spotlight. 3 spotlights. No way I'm gonna hit something without knowing I'm about to hit something. Oh, you know what else? I could just hop in the cockpit now to recharge. So, I can program these couple of screens down here to do stuff. Not sure really how much we're going to need it to do. But...
Now, does this, is the game ever running? Is the game like let's say, so you're obviously you're playing this game right now, but Is this like a Tamagotchi? If you walk away, does time still pass, or when you walk away, does it kind of pause for you?
In a local, like a hosted game, when the host shuts the game down, nothing is happening. So if it's like a multiplayer on a server, then time just keeps on going constantly, even when no one's doing anything.
That's kind of cool.
Yep. So I need some more steel plate. And we are going to make ourselves a little... Let's see. How big do I want the wheels on this thing to be? Let's talk about wheels, Pat. Clear all this out of here.
Clear the air about wheels.
So we're going to do off-road wheels, of course.
Of course.
I'm thinking 3x3s ought to be big enough. Let's flip that around here. So it'll be about that big. That seems like a reasonable size for this. Yeah, this is good for this type of vehicle. So that actually, maybe putting them directly on the battery is good enough. I was thinking of going out one. What's the 5x5? It's probably ridiculous. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Get up on the thing here. Yeah, 5x5s are going to stick out awfully far. Yeah, let's not do 5x5s. Let's do 3x3s. And let's definitely do these sticking out ones. So I think I need to leave 2 in between. Is that right? Or was it 4? Yeah, it was definitely like... Let's actually put one down and see what we get. This is a right? Yeah, that's right. That is right. It is a right. Okay. So there's one wheel. There, what's that looks? That looks so tiny. It looks so tiny now. Now that I build it.
Now that I've built this looks like tiny crap. I hate tiny crap.
I don't know. Maybe I should do the larger wheels, just to have giant wheels. Ah, I fell in the hole. Ah, maybe it's okay. Yeah, it's probably fine. Let's just do the smaller wheels. Alright, so we need to go about there. So about right on the front of that battery. And then we're going to put one, like, right there, I think. Right on that end of that battery. Or should I put it... Actually, yeah. Why don't we do that? Let's try and make this as stable as possible here, and we'll stick it right on the side of the thing. So we need one there, then we need one back there, and one like right there. So he's going to be a little bit off center, so it'll be like 2 toward the back. Ooh, are those going to be... Are those going to be too close together? I don't think so. I think these are okay. But I have the real estate space. Might as well play it safe and just put it right there.
There you go.
Okay. One there, one there. And those are the wheels. I want to have a really wide wheelbase so that it's harder for the thing to tip over. Put one there. Put one there. I didn't even put that in the right spot to begin with. Put one there. Boom, there we go. There's the big Blockerson or whatever you called it.
I think Blocky McBlockerson, or something of that nature.
Good. This also means I can walk between the wheels, which is going to help. So once we get the wheels and the suspensions welded up, then I just got to put some additional lighting on it, wait for the batteries to charge up, and then we're going to go out mining, apparently in the middle of the night. Because it won't be morning before I go to bed tonight. These things better not need metal grids. Stuff. So there's other mods that we could put in that are like, that would add like zombies that come out in the middle of the night, or giant spiders or wolves or whatever. That'd be something. Since I'm trying to be really kind of chill about this, that's why I didn't put any of that in. I didn't want to be like distracted by random attacks in the middle of the night. I did consider putting in like a daily needs, or a like some sort of a, like you get like a food management system kind of thing, but ultimately decided against it. You still on the call, Pat, or did you drop off?
I just did that thing where I had myself on mute and I was definitely talking.
Yeah.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
There we go. Alright, I got all the suspensions welded up. Now we just gotta get 6 wheels. Okay. Yeah. My battery is dead. But those things are spinning pretty fast, so how are these batteries on here looking? Where are the batteries? Fully recharged in 1 hour now. I guess because I'm okay, yeah. Hang on, we gotta turn some stuff off here. Off. What are we calling BMB?
Yeah.
Air vent. Antenna. Let's cut this down to like 500, but keep it off. Connector's fine. Let's turn this thing off. And the cockpit. Does that use energy? They use a lot of it? It doesn't. Oh, this is just showing me ship. Alright, gyroscopes. Gyroscopes don't use a lot of power, but they do use some, so we'll just turn those off for now. Then the ore detector, we're going to shut that off. 300 meters is probably good for you. And then these things. So what are we going to call these? Let's call these suspension left, right. And I'm going to name this one right rear. That's the battery. Nope, that's the hinge. What are we looking at here? There we go. No, why are you not? I'm looking at the thing. There we go. No, that's still the wrong one. That's the one behind it. What are we doing? Trying to look at you. Okay. Battery. It's right rear. Hinge. Can I go at it from this angle? Or did I name did I name this one wrong? No, this one's right rear. Can I sneak underneath? There we go. Right. Middle. There we go. Sneaking around. Come on. This one. This is the right. Yeah, okay. That would have been bad.
It's never
Okay.
fun.
Come on. Suspension right. Front. This will make it easier for me to like set up the settings on the suspensions. Got to set up your suspensions. Come on. There we go. Suspension left. I hope this is the front one. Front. Antenna. Suspension front. Middle. Then. Oh, did it name this one middle? No. Or did it? Front, middle. Okay, I think this one is actually the middle one, and then this one is actually the rear one. Yeah, I think that's right. So now we're looking at left front rear. What the? Wait, what? What? This one is called left. Oh my god. Yeah, suspension left. Oh, jeez. Left front. Okay. This one is called left middle. And then this one is called left front rear. Yeah, left rear. Okay. Alright, how are these batteries doing now? Now I can't select the battery anymore. Batteries are at 72%. That's fine, we'll just continue building some wheels. Wait, didn't I pull the components for wheels? Did we run out? Oh, there's an assertive Goramus. These wheels look just really kind of dinky. I feel like I'm going to regret going with the 3x3 tires, but... Ooh, I just bumped the thing. Looking pretty good.
It's looking like a bunch of boxes, but in a cool way.
Yep.
A very cool way.
All right. We got wheels now. We are going to kind of reinforce the middle here. Let me get a couple of steel plates made here. And then I also need some construction components. Alright, and then you're just going to kind of Yeah, let's reinforce in between here. Let's do like, let's see what's gonna look cool. It's gotta look cool is the thing.
I mean, yeah. If you're not looking cool, what are you doing?
Exactly. Should we do like maybe something like this? Do like some beam blocks in between? Or should we just do, you know, again, for the sake of simplicity, and for me potentially wanting to add like some like lighting along the way here or something. We want, oh, I'm on the wrong one. I wanted this. Okay. So I'm gonna go boom, boom. Come on. What am I stuck on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scooch. I can't scooch. One of you. One of you. Stick a half block in there for no reason, and I'm stuck in the tires. Okay. And then one of you there. Do I want it like that? Yeah, it's fine. One of you there. 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 And boop, boop, boop. Can't tell how this thing goes. There we go. Okay. And now we weld it up. Then we're just going to throw some lights on it. Take it for a little test drive. I don't know how well mining is going to go in the middle of the night. But
Do the minerals go to sleep?
yeah, they do. They definitely go to sleep, and if I don't want to wake them up because that's rude, you know.
And they'll
No,
be cranky. They won't want to work with you.
Yeah, no, it's just that the it's going to be hard to see anything, and I don't want to like accidentally run into things while I'm driving. But I think I might risk, at least before I end the stream in a little bit, I might risk trying to drive out to that cobalt and seeing if I can get a hold of just a little bit of cobalt so we can make some more metal grids. And should I put a really annoying like spinning light on the top or something? Or
The answer to that is always yes.
cool, cool. Okay. So we're gonna I stuck in the rocks. Son of a gun. But goodbye. Okay, let's do that same thing on this side. One of you there. One of you there, and then we'll weld all this up and see what we need here. Okay, good, I got that. And okay. Let's get these front lights on. Oh, bulletproof glass. Okay. Wonder if those rear lights need that too. I bet they do. That'd be okay. I should have plenty of silicon. Hopefully. Oh no, these rear ones don't. Well, why don't I just put these up front?
Energy low.
Oh, the energy. Oh, because these are spotlights. I didn't want to do spotlights. Okay, hang on. Oh wait, should I do? No, I didn't want to do them there. That was the thing. Okay. Because they'll get in the way. Let's put them here, like this, just so I have a little bit of lower road stuff. And then, heck, let's put one of these, some of these cool-looking things right here.
The heck you say?
The heck I do indeed say. Okay, so now we got At the very least, we've got ground light all over the place. We've got plenty of spotlight technology going on. There. Did I put those in the dull planner? I did. Let's go get some stuff. Oh, I already had them. Nice. Okay. Spotlight. Spotlight. And that's it. Now I'm going to adjust the light a little bit. And we got ourselves a little mining doohickey. Kind of want to cover up this nonsense up here, this pile of nonsense. How should we cover up the pile of nonsense up here? Should we do like some plating on it and just kind of go like boop, boop? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that looks good. That's how we'll cover the nonsense. We'll go doot doot. And I could... No, we'll just do it like that. And then remind me in a minute to charge up because I'm going to forget. It already warned me once about the... It already warned me once about the power. And I do not have the power. Come on. I want to know what do I have right here? Just a big hole? Let's not just have a big hole right here. That's a pretty deep hole too. Oh, could I oh. Hit the wrong button and now I'm in the cockpit. That's fine. It's fine. I'm getting more. Getting more juice. Probably put a hydrogen bottle in the cockpit in case for some reason I run out of hydrogen while I'm out and about. I'm trying to think if there's anything I could that would be worthwhile to jam in that hole right there. I mean, we got gyros, we got antenna and ore detector. Not really going to put any like programmable blocks on this thing or anything, so maybe I'll just leave that open for now. And you know what we'll do? We'll sort of semi-seal it up with like a little thing right here. There we go. Now no one will ever know it's there. Alright. Let me adjust the... Oh, that looks awesome. That's going to be good. Alright, let me adjust all of the lighting and rename all of my stuff. Because you know me, I love to have all the names. Oh my god. This is a corner of light. And so are you, and so are you, and so are you. And what color, let's see, let's crank the radius to full. Let's take the intensity down to like 3, that should be okay. And then these offset lights, these are on the front and the back. Just rename all those. I think I have the auto renamer, yeah, in there, but I don't. Get to that another time. Now these things can go out pretty far. I don't want to go out that far. I think I probably just want to do maybe like 8. And set the intensity down to like 3 again. You know what though? These corner lights, we could use these for like cool accent lights, honestly. We could cut down the red and the yeah, we can cut the red down. Cut this down to like 175 and have like a cool little blue glow. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna have a cool little blue glow on it. Oh, when I disconnect it, I should stick a camera on the back to make it easier to connect up to a connector. I should have put that back wheel further back too. It's got that connector's really sticking out there. We might adjust that later. Or I might adjust that right now, actually. Yeah, we're going to adjust that now. Let me finish with these lights. Then we got offset spotlight. And the offset spotlights I think are good. Let's, where's my other light? Okay, so not the pole spotlight, but the light bar. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's good times there. Okay, so you, and all of you are going into a group together, which we're going to call the lights.
Nice.
I'm wondering, actually, you know what? Let's take the spotlights out and put the spotlights in a separate group. Okay. And then we can take all of you and hide you, and take all of you and hide you. And now you're not... Now, if you turn these things off, then it doesn't, like, clog up your... Like, when you go to put stuff in the bar, you don't see all the extra things in here that you don't need to bother with. Let's... While we're in here, let's put the batteries in a group. And we'll take those out of the toolbar config. What else can we hide here? I don't think we need cargo to be visible here. Oh, we do want it on the inventory screen. We don't want it on the terminal. Suspensions, we will... I don't know. I'm going to leave them alone for now. I want the middle and the rear to be... let's see. I want the middle and rear ones to be... propulsion, but no steering. Parking brake is fine. Braking is fine. I want the front ones to be steering, but not braking, and propulsion. So we won't do front braking, and I just realized I selected a whole bunch of things. Braking for you, no steering for you. So now we will only steer with the front ones. And we'll just turn those off for now. And anything else we need? I think that's good.
Pretty good if you ask me.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out and move this wheel back. Oh, then I gotta redo the lights. You know, this is kind of a temporary truck anyway. Let's just leave it alone. I do need a place for it to charge up at. Thinking I could probably just drop a connector right here and it'll just back up onto that connector. Okay, how's the batteries looking? Battery is 85%. You know what? That'll be plenty. Let's configure the toolbar here real quick. We're gonna want batteries to be able to recharge on and off. Yeah, we do want that.
What about turbines? Will they be to speed?
They will definitely be to speed. Absolutely.
Excellent.
We need my lights. Let's see. These are just all the lights. Or was that spotlights? No, that's lights. Spotlights on and off. We'll do gyros on and off. Probably just keep them on when we're normally going. We need connector to switch lock. We're probably going to want antenna on and off. We're going to want ore detector on and off. And I'm going to have to throw the camera in there. After we get the camera, got the vent. Did I get the vent? Vent on off. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, let's cut her loose. And actually, let's have the batteries switch to auto. And let's cut her loose and see what happens. Ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, ran out of power. Okay, let's... What did I do? Batteries are still on recharge. Set those to auto. I probably want... oh, did it lose my groups? Oh, that might be why. Recharge on, off. Everything else looks good. So now they're in charge, now they're on auto, charge, auto. That is a bright spotlight. Maybe we did not need all these spotlights. Let's see, let's do this one and take the intensity down again to maybe like 2. These ones? Yeah, let's do the same thing. You don't really need the spotlights to be too crazy. Alright, then the last thing that I just wanted to do was put a camera on the back so that when I'm backing up I could see where I'm backing up to. Yeah, I should have moved the... because I'll put the camera like right there. Which way does this thing go? There we go. Hold her up. Weld her up. There we go. Don't need you in there. And then let's get back in here. What did you want me to call this thing?
I don't know anymore.
You wanted to call it like Blocky
Blocky McBlockington?
McBlockington. Okay, I think that's fair. What else do we have on here? Do we need to... The camera gets its little thing there, and then we just take that camera and we're just going to drop it on here and say view. And now I could do view, and I'm looking out the rear camera here. And so I can use that as a backup camera. And then the last thing I'm going to do before I go for a drive is get rid of this. That, and we are just going to make... Did I take that out of the way? I guess I did. Take a connector, and we're just going to drop a connector on the grid here. I'm just going to back right up to it. Actually, not a terrible height difference there. Might have to drop the suspension a little bit to connect, but it'll be okay. 106 steel plates. I might be back down in the mining hole. Oh, you know what I could have done instead? Would it have worked? I guess maybe not. I guess I would have had to plan for it. I could have done a rotor hinge thing. But, that'll be fine. And let me guess, we're out of iron and silicon. Okay. Back into the mining hole. So yeah, so the goal for the stream today is to see if I could drive out to where the cobalt is. If I can get there, that's where we're going to stop. And then next time, the goal will be, well, the goal is going to be to drive around, make a bunch of mining holes, and get a lot of the base materials. Probably have to build more refineries. We'll be building up this platform a bit. Then we will start building the spaceship. That's the plan. So I don't know how far we'll get in the next stream, but that's going to be the plan.
I feel like that's a solid plan.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I'll build one of those gravel turrets next time. Let's see, how are we oh, we need a lot more iron. I guess I could, instead of driving to the cobalt, I could drive to the iron. And then just get some raw, pure iron to bring back, and then I wouldn't necessarily have to be doing this. Let me get one more load. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get one more load going here, and then we'll just drive out to the iron, call it a day. on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that's probably not going to give us enough iron. Are you eating your microphone? What are you doing? Jeez, don't do
I,
that.
I did like a big stretch and it bumped the mic. Bumped it into the beard.
All I need is just a couple more steel plates. That's not true. I need a ton of steel plates. What could we do here? Well, I bet you we could. Well, let's see what we're left with when this thing's done. Actually, let's not see what we're left with. You stop. Disassemble you. All of you. All of you.
As a child fan of a very specific movie, every time you say disassemble, I can't not think of Short Circuit.
Mm-hmm.
No, disassemble!
Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes the build planner makes all these extra parts.
I have all these extra pieces.
Okay. Now let's... Do I still have that in the planner? Now, let's see. Are we going to have enough? Maybe. No.
Maybe
No.
no.
No, we will not. Will it be enough to at least make this thing usable? No. We need 5 more. So, new plan. Gonna borrow a couple off the pod. Okay. There we go. Now it's at least functional, and we can go for a little drive. I think I'm gonna need to set up. Oh, that's extremely bright. Extremely bright. Maybe we're gonna take these spotlights down again. Just a little bit more. I think I want to keep those really bright and have the spotlight bar at the top be much dimmer. There we go. We could probably change the colors too. That might help. That's a little bit better. Okay. Let's go into the suspension real quick and let's set... Oh, let's bring the speed limit like way down. I don't want to go too fast. Set it to like 50. Friction is probably good. Height offset is good. Strength I want to bring to maybe 20%. Power I think I'm going to keep lower until we know what we're doing. But look at that. We have a moving vehicle.
Very impressive.
There we go. That's what 2 hours and 40 minutes of work will get you. Alright, so where's that iron at? That's out in this direction. There's some nickel out that way too. Not sure how long these markers are going to stay because I don't have the one on the ship running. Let's turn on the gyros too so I get a little bit of gyro control here. Alright, so the plan here is... Okay, we're good. We can stop really quick. Hopefully we don't hit any trees or accidentally go over any like ravines. And I'm a little nervous because I'm on a hill here, but there does seem to be like a flat spot down here. Okay, this is... I don't want to toot my own horn here too much, but this seems to be going pretty well so far.
It's looking pretty good.
I mean, the ground here is really nice and flat. And there doesn't seem to be any grass around, which is kind of weird. Usually this game has, like, grass, but Maybe this isn't a grassy area. And we have arrived roughly where the iron is. It is about 15 meters straight down from where we are. So, I think that's where I'm going to stop it for the day. Oh, I should really make the back of this thing look nicer. This thing sucks. Look at this, just sticking out like that. We got to do something about that. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to stop it for the day. And next time we'll dig down, get some iron, take it back to the base. Actually, what we'll probably do is grab some iron and then just like drive right over to that cobalt that's like 200 meters over that way. Grab some cobalt and then head back to the base and get that refining. And then we'll probably have to make another refinery at some point. Probably expand the power.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, Pat. Thanks for watching, folks. And I'll be back probably next Wednesday.
Awesome sauce.
Talk to you later. Bye.